Hello, this is Susan Ashley and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to give you a quick update about the Lion's Gate. We will be doing a live channeling on the 8th of the 8th, that's the Saturday, at 7 p.m. Paris time. And that channeling will be done through Zoom. If you'd like to participate, please send me an email or go through my website, lovelightandtruth.com. And there's a fee associated with it. It's a small fee. It's basically a token. And the link will be sent to you. I ask you to honour that link and not share it around. We will know how many people have chosen to participate in it. So it's all up to you karmically what you choose to do with that. But it will be streamed live. And then after that, if you can't be able to join us live for this channeling on the Lion's Gate, then you'll be able to obtain it from our website at a later date, probably in the next few days after that. And this channeling is also, what's also going to happen with this channeling is a activation, because you know we are connecting with a link. The Lion's Gate, it sort of looks like a V. All the planets align, but we are also aligning to the Milky Way, and that enters into different aspects of the universe. And so it can allow people an awakening. It can broaden their psychic abilities. It can open them up to new things. It can also facilitate downloads of information that can sometimes take you a few days, even to a month, to be able to assimilate, because a download happens on every level: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And it's information in a second. So this information has to be assimilated and calibrated with your mind, your emotions, your physical body. So that's why sometimes it can take a while, and that could be giving you the next phase in your life, the next mission that you're going to go on, where you need to go, what you need to do. So it's a very important date. But more importantly, because it's an opening to this, the grand universe, if you like, it's an opening to connect with light beings. It's also an opening to connect with dark beings. So it's very important for us light beings to gather together in circle, in sacred circle, and to co-create together, to have one mind. And the information that'll be coming through will be about the next stages over the next year or so that we'll be experiencing, but also what you can do to support yourself to remain in a higher vibration so that you don't get caught up in the collective consciousness and creating destruction, fear, pain, and everything for not only yourself but everyone around you. So that's what would make this channeling very, very interesting. And the initiation that we will be doing will be part of your mission, actually. So I'll be doing also in the morning at 9 a.m. Paris time on my Facebook page. I announced it in another video that I haven't put up yet, because there's a few things I want to do with that video before I do. So we'll be doing a release of the 5 Odes that you and I and everyone else have participated in over centuries, over thousands of years, through ritual, through being part of secret societies, religions. You know, we have actually oathed ourselves, we've tied ourselves to certain beings. And those, unfortunately, those oaths are playing out at the moment on the planet. And I've just completed a really good video that explains those 5 oaths and what you can do. So, and how they play out on the world, and how they're co-creating this mass destruction, we could say, at the moment. So we are, you and I, we are the opposition to that in some ways, because by knowing the truth, by understanding the truth, that's the biggest fear that evil has. It's the biggest weapon against evil, is truth. And there have been many people, including myself, that have been speaking the truth for decades now. Not a lot of people wanted to listen. Now it's the time that you want to listen. You want to find out more, because the more that you discover, the less hold it has on you. It's the same with anything. The more you discover about money and what you may be holding to resist to money, the more that you delve into that, the more money you start to create. So it stands to reason, where you place your frequency, where you place your attention, energy or reality flows, let's say, it follows it. So if you were to join with us next Saturday on the 8th of the 8th at 9 a.m. Paris time on my Facebook business page, you just have to like the page to be able to go on it. It's called Susan Ashley, Energetic Alchemist and Spiritual Consultant. And you'll be able to join with us live, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a sacred ceremony to release the odes that you've been tied to for centuries. These are soul odes. I explain it all in my other video, which will go up this week. You can listen to it. You can then make a decision as to whether or not this fits you or doesn't fit you. It has to be your decision. This is all about free will and sovereignty at the moment. So I can't tell you what to do. I can only share with you the information and knowledge that I have to empower you at this moment. And also we have the channeling and the activation in the evening. If you'd like to be part of that, please go to my website, lovelightandtruth.com, and sign up for that. If the time frames aren't right for you, then you'll be able to get the recording from my website as well, and that will also be a token fee. I will not be putting it on YouTube because, like I said, it's got certain information in it that I just don't feel. Look, I'll tell you why I don't want to put it out. Because a lot of people are putting out stuff at the moment that's giving the enemy information about where we're at and what we're doing, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm not doing that with this. Other things I will put out, but this I won't. So if you're interested in knowing a bit more, then you can join with us. It's not a huge fee. Like I said, it's a token fee. And I'll also be running a group, and I spoke about this for the first time this morning. I'll be running a couple of groups. One group will be to help you to understand and learn more about energy, more about manifestation, more about releasing things that tie you so that you can be a free and creative being, creating the reality that you want. But that's more for people who are practitioners, as well as people who have a passion for this sort of thing. And that there will be a fee involved in that, and it'll be once a week, maybe twice a week we'll do things together for a period of about 6 weeks. And that will move you forward. And it will also give you some skills, some more information on how to work with others and how to release yourself from some scary things that are happening at the moment. How to elevate your energy, how to activate fully your third eye with the universal truth, your heart with the universal heart. There's a lot of things we need to marry up at the moment. And it's also about sacred grids that are activating. So there's a lot of information in there. And if you feel intuitively that you'd like to be part of that group, you can contact me through my website, lovelightandtruth.com. The other group that I'm doing, and this will be free, and it will only be for those who have been ritually abused. And it's dedicated to them, to releasing their souls. It's about energy work. It's not a therapy course. Now, I used to be a therapist for people like this, the survivors of this, I will call them, and I noticed there was a missing link in a lot of the work. So people would go to someone for 20, 15 years, 25 years, be on medication, and it still wouldn't get any better. Their lives wouldn't change without the medication, without the constant therapy. They would fall in a heap. And I wanted to understand why that was happening. And I also started off as a therapist working with these beautiful souls. And I realized that a lot of it had to do with the energetic connections that are made through these rituals and through these experiences. And once we started working on the energetic side of it as well as the other side, so it's not about negating any other forms of therapy or assistance that you might be receiving. It's about enhancing that. So once we started working on the energetic factor of it and breaking these things down and unhooking them from the beings that had been systematically connected to them, it was amazing. Like, the therapies really started to work. They started to get back their life. Now, I cannot say that you're going to be 100% free of all of this, because if you've been ritually abused, and they're the ones that I'm talking to right now, you understand that that sort of abuse is not something one gets over easily, and it's not something you forget, right? You can have moments where it's not impacting you. You can have months where it doesn't impact you, but something will trigger you. So you know, anyone who's experienced great trauma will understand that it's not something that magically you can be 100% normal like everyone else. And what is normal anyway? Everyone has trauma. So it's not about being the perfect human, the perfect woman, the perfect man. It's about being able to live a life free of this constant invasion on you, and being able to deal with what's happening right now and not what's happening in the past. Because sometimes people in this alternative arena indicate to you that you're never going to have another problem, you're never going to get another psychic attack, you're never, you know, this is never going to happen to you. That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. Life has ups and downs. And what this is about is learning how to navigate them and address them in a manner where you're only addressing the present moment and not all of the past as well. So I'm sure that a lot of you understand that. If you would really like to learn how to navigate these energies, then that's that other course that I was talking about. Then you can help others in their mission to become sovereign and free in themselves and detach themselves from those, could I say, demonic energies that are trying to overtake this planet at the moment. So the channeling will be very strong. The initiation will be strong. That is all through my website, lovelightandtruth.com. If you'd like to join us for the meditation, which on that day, I forgot to say, on that day we'll be releasing those 5 Odes that I'm going to put up the video in the next couple of days, because it's quite a long video and I need a little bit of editing in it. So that's why I'm not putting it up now. It just needs a little bit of a few things to be done to it before I put it up. We're just experimenting with some things at the moment. This is just a quick video to let you know what's coming with us, what I've got planned over the next couple of weeks, and to just explore things with you a little. So if you are interested in participating, please contact my website. If you would really like to co-create this release of these sacred odes, then join us on Saturday, 9 a.m. Paris time, on my Facebook page. I'm really looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to co-creating with you. And I'm most importantly looking forward to a world where we are all safe. Bye for now. Lots of love.